What's up, everybody? Welcome back to Team Fish Knuckles YouTube channel. Today is Rogue Tuesday, and today we're gonna have some Sun and Moon fun, and we're gonna play a Vikavolt Ho-Oh-EX deck. Now, first off, I want to give a shout out to Kevin Murphy. Kevin Murphy sent me a picture of Vikavolt, and it was a promo, the league promo that's coming in sometime between this month or next month. Vikavolt is the league promo, and I was like, oh my goodness, that's my favorite Pokemon for Sun and Moon. Like I said multiple times, I haven't played Sun and Moon that much, but Vikavolt definitely seems like the coolest Pokemon from Sun and Moon, and he was like, oh my god, I love this card too. And we started talking about it, and he showed me Ho-Oh-EX, and he's like, we're doing this. And if you don't know, Ho-Oh-EX has the Elemental Feather, which hold on, before we talk about Ho-Oh-EX, let's look at Vikavolt. Vikavolt has an ability called Strong Charge. Once during the turn before you attack, you may search your deck for a Grass Energy and a Lightning Energy and attach them to your Pokemon in any way you like, then shuffle your deck. So this means you can attach a Grass to one Pokemon and a Lightning to another, Grass and Lightning to both, any way you want. So any way you want to do this, you can put both on the same Pokemon, different, however you like. It also has Electro Cannon as well, which is in a combo with our Ho-Oh-EX. It does 150, but you have to discard 3 energy from this Pokemon. Now, he is a stage 2, and unfortunately, Charjabug is not a grass, he's a lightning type. So you can abuse Forest of Giant Plants. If he was grass type, this would be a totally different story. The deck could be actually like really solid. But we're playing a 3-1-3 Vikavolt with the Grubbin, and the 3 Ho-Oh-EX with the Elemental Feather, 130. This attack does 30 damage to one of your opponent's bench Pokemon. Don't apply weakness and resistance for bench Pokemon. So basically, that's the point. We're going to try to use Elemental Feather to snipe a bunch of stuff and take knockouts that way. Now remember, you do 30 damage to the bench, so you can snipe somebody for 30, and then later on finish them with Electro Cannon for 150, which is 180, which knocks out the majority of Pokemon in the game, or knock out the majority of EX Pokemon, which are really dominant right now in the game. So really good combo for sure, but just using Vikavolt to power up your Ho-Oh-EX is really good. Now Ho-Oh-EX does have Purifying Fire. If you have a fire to detach Pokemon, you heal 50 damage from it. But Kevin Murphy hasn't played this deck. He actually sent me a different list. I did edit it some. But he said, just cut the fire. It's not good at all. I have never used it in any of my games. So he did have fires in here. We cut them for more consistency, which I do agree. I think healing 50, it's not going to put your opponent's like damage difference that much. Like, it's not going to change that much difference for sure. But still, Fire Disease could be cute, but we're not going to play it in this deck. We're just going to really consistent, trying to get the Vikavolt ASAP to start powering up your Ho-Oh-EX and start swinging Elemental Feather turn 2. Now, we play 2 Shaymin to help set up 1 Smeargle for the second coat. Once during the turn, before you attack, you may switch a basic energy card attached to your Pokemon with a different type of basic energy attached from your discard pile. What this can do is help you accelerate water energies, because you can attach them, or you can use Smeargle to switch out. Because what you can do is you can Strong Charge, put a Grass and a Lightning, but let's say you already have a Grass on Ho-Oh, well then you can use Smeargle to switch out the Grass with the water and start attacking that way, which is fantastic. And we do have a spicy tech card in here, and it's going to be Tauros-GX. Everybody pretty much loves this card. It's really cute. And just because the Mad Bull GX attack, this attack does 30 damage for each damage counter on this Pokemon. You can't use more than 1 GX attack in the game. Well, obviously this is going to be your end gamer. Let's say your Ho-Oh-EX has, I don't know, 5 damage on it. So 5, 10, 15, you do 150. If you have 6 damage on it, you do 180. So Mad Bull GX out of nowhere can take a knockout. You just Ninja Boy your Ho-Oh-EX into a Tauros-GX, and you take a knockout that way. Oh, it reminds you of Pancakes, but now it's going to be Tauros, and it's Mad Bull instead of Pancakes. But there we go, that's all the Pokemon we're going to play. Of course, for Rare Candy, try to get that Vikavolt out ASAP. 2 Super Rod, which seems very strange, but we need a way to recycle our energies. If you do discard them early and Ho-Oh-EX gets knocked out, it doesn't make Vikavolt too strong. You could cut down to 1, but I don't know. With you grabbing energies out of your deck to attach to your Ho-Oh, you really need them in your deck. Like always, we're playing a 4-4-4 of Trainers Mail Ultra Ball via Seeker. Play 2 Parallel City just to control the bench or do less damage. 2 Lysandre, 3 in, 1 Ninja Boy for that Ho-Oh to Tauros. You're not going to Ninja Boy 2 late game, just like we did with Pancakes. For Sycamore, 3 belt, so now your Ho-Oh-EX have 220 HP, and they do 140 and 30, which could actually hit some good numbers, like 170 is like fairly easy now, because you do 140, then plus the 30 damage is 170, which is really cool. 2 Float Stone to give your Vikavolts free retreat. They do have a 3 retreat cost, so they're pretty heavy Pokemon. But with the Float Stone, they have the free retreat, so it's really cute. And 4 Grass, 4 Lightning, and 3 Water Gene. There we go. There's the Vikavolt Ho-Oh Tauros-GX tag. Every time I see Tauros, I just want to say Bouffalant. I don't know why. I guess because I don't think I've ever played a game with Tauros. This would be the first time I think I've ever played it. I think for sure, yeah, I think it's the first time I've ever played Tauros. I don't know about y'all, but I've never really played a Tauros in my deck that I can recall. I have played Bouffalant a lot, but not Tauros so much. But there we go, guys. Once again, shout out to Kevin Murphy for the original list and making me fall in love with Vikavolt even more. Alright, guys, but hopefully you enjoyed this video. Thanks for watching, and let's see this deck in action. Alright, so when it gets Grubbin CHL, or I think that's what it said. It looks like he's playing a Volcanion deck, I think is what it is. I'm not 100% sure. It was Fire and Water, which, like, when I always see this 2 combination, I always think it's Volcanion. I could be wrong thinking of that, but I'm pretty sure I'm right. So on to our turn, we find, let's see. Okay, so we actually have a good hand. We'll press done. We'll put down Ho-Oh-EX. We got a Grubbin, we got a Water Energy, and a Fury Belt. Alright, so press done, and show me Volcanion. Alright, and there it is. There. I think it's... It's going to be a hard matchup for sure. Now, we can one-shot his baby Volcanions, which is pretty cool, but then Volcanion-EX will be somewhat hard to deal with. He constantly keep knocking us out too, which is not good. So, Fighting Field, there's a Volcanion. So, we'll Water Energy the active. We can Ultra Ball, discard a Lysandre and Fighting Fury Belt. With this, alright, so Tauros, Smeargle's in there. There's a Ho-Oh. I might grab I'm tempted to grab either another Grubbin or another Ho-Oh. I think we'll grab another Ho-Oh-EX. Okay. So grab that. We will put down the Ho-Oh-EX, put a Fighting Field to the active, and we'll play it in, give both the new hands of 6. Alright, so there's a Float Stone, there's another Grubbin, an Ultra Ball. Okay. I'm gonna Float Stone the Grubbin, put down another one, and then I'm just going to pass. If we top deck a Rare Candy, what we can do is we can Ultra Ball discard. I don't know. I don't know how we're gonna play the next turn out. Alright, so Trainers Mail, look at top cards of his deck, and let's see what will our opponent find. Alright, looks like nothing. Okay. We also have Parallel City, so we can Parallel City down 3. So put the Fire on the active and just gonna steam up, discard a Fire Energy. Okay, that's good because I don't really care about this. Fighting Field to the active, we still 2-shot it. Shaymin, gonna set up for 4 new cards. Alrighty. Now, Shaymin coming down is pretty cool because Vikavolt can just knock it out if needed late game. There's a Sky Pokemon down, gonna allow him up to 8 bench Pokemon. Show me the Hoopa. And there's a Hoopa, gonna use Scoundrelling, search for 3 EX Pokemon. Alright, so, gonna grab a Volcanion. Okay. So, 3 Volcanions will come down, and I am a little bit scared. I'm not going to lie to you. Because now he can triple steam up, which, I mean, he really doesn't matter too much. It matters more about next turn for sure. So, a Volcanion coming down. Okay. A Volcanion coming down. Alright. Volcanion coming down. Okay. Max looks like the top cards of his deck, unless he find a Fire Energy for one of his bench Volcanions, and he does. Gonna put on that guy. Shaymin's setting up for 4 new cards. Okay. Now I'm really tempted to not play another Parallel City because we have 2 knockouts on the field via the 2 Shaymins. So Trainers Mail, look at top cards of his deck. There's another Max Luxer. My goodness, can he get 3 Max Luxers on this Volcanion and take a knockout this turn? That would be insane. I'd give him mad props if he could do that. So there's a Max Luxer. Finds another one. Alright, does he have 1 more Max Luxer? If he does, he needs to switch a Max Luxer. There's a Float Stone to that guy. I don't know why he didn't put on this one. And a Sycamore, discard his hand, draw 7 new cards. Discards an N and a Delinquent. So he is digging for this other Max Luxer and a switch to knock out our Ho-Oh-EX. It does have 220 HP. There's a 3rd Max Luxer. Oh my goodness. He has that Volcanion X powered up, ready to go, guys. Alright. Can he find a way to switch? And 2 more steam ups to knock us out. That's what he needs right now to take a knockout this turn. So there's Escape Rope. We will send in a Grubbin for sure. Yep. That's fine with me. He'll send in this guy and Volcanic Heat for the knockout. But I am A-okay with this, actually. I'm fine with this for sure. Alright, so send Volcanic next. Alright. Baby Volcanic coming online. And we'll see a Volcanic Heat for the knockout going to 5 prize cards. There's a Float Stone to the active, which is great because now he can retreat and do whatever he wants. So Volcanic Heat for the knockout going down to 5 prize cards. Alright, so on to my turn, we're going to send this Grubbin, and let's see what is going to happen, guys. What do we find? We find a Parallel City. Like I said, Parallel City I'm probably just going to discard, so I'm going to Ultra Ball. Do I even Ultra Ball for anything? Sure, I'm going to grab another Grubbin. We'll discard 1 to 2 to grab another little guy. Okay. We'll put that guy down. Super Rod, put the Smeargle and the other Grubbin back into our deck. And we will Sycamore, discard our hand, draw 7 cards. We found a Rare Candy and a Vikavolt, and we do. We will Ultra Ball, discard 1 and 2. Okay, we'll grab a Vikavolt. Okay, so we have enough left in our deck. That's good. So we'll grab this guy. We will Rare Candy into a Vikavolt. We will use his ability. There's a Grass. Put on Ho-Oh. There's a Lightning. We'll put on our Ho-Oh. Okay. We will then retreat into the Ho-Oh-EX. Put a Water Energy on this guy. And we will use the Elemental Feather. I want to slowly start smacking damage on a Shaymin. Or do we put on this guy? 130 plus 30 is 160. So I'm going to put on a Volcanion with the Float Stone. Yeah, that seems fine. So 130 and 140 and 30, sorry. Alright, so onto my opponents are going to draw a card. Yeah, I'd rather put a Volcanion because if he puts down a Stadium, he'll discard a Shaymin regardless, so that's okay. We have a Lysandre next turn, so we can knock out this guy. There's an Ultra Ball. Going to discard 2 cards from his hand. Does he find a Ranger, an Escape Rope, a Switch? And with that, he had to find multiple fire energies as well to 220 damage. So a Baby Volcanion will come down. Okay. Things are about to get interesting here, guys, for sure. So a Volcanion will come down. All right. Does he have a Switch, an Escape Rope, an Olympia, a Ranger? He played his hand down almost all the way. There's a VS Seeker for Sycamore. Going to discard his hand, draw 7 new cards, and can my opponent get a knockout this turn? And if he does, we are going to end down to 2 for sure. We have another Vikavolt. Oh no, we end down to 3. Okay. How many VS Seekers have we discarded? None so far. That's great. So he's going to retreat to Baby Volcanion. I am definitely just going to Lysandre this guy up, take a knockout, and put 30 damage on this Volcanion. Start putting the pressure on for sure. Alright, so a Scorched Earth will come down and he'll discard discard 5 up to 5 bench. So he discard the Hoopa, Shaymin, and Shaymin. Or does he discard the Volcanion with the 140 damage on it? No, he's going to keep... Okay, that's good. So now he kept both the Volcanions that are hurt. He's going to Scorched Earth, discard a fire, draw 2 new cards. Okay. No, what I'm actually going to do is going to seem very strange, but I'm going to Lysandre up this guy, smack it for 140, and put 30 damage on this guy. Because he's most likely going to power up this guy and this guy. Alright, so max looks on this one. Okay. Trainers Mail AOR, top cards of his stack. But this way we're ahead of the game. If we go Lysandre this guy and then he attacks with it, well then we can take a 4 prize card knockout and then try to finish a knockout somewhere. So go put a Lysandre in his hand. We don't really care about that too much. Okay. Alright, so there's an energy. We're going to put 2 fire energies back into his hand with double fire. Okay. Fire energy deactive. And we'll see a steam up, discard a fire energy. I mean, he should already have plenty in the discard pile. Okay, well, I guess he probably needs to put some fire energies in discard pile. So there's one on this guy, and that's it. So on our turn, we will VS Seeker for a Lysandre. We will bring up this Volcanion. We will use Vikavolt Strong Charge to search for 1 on this guy. And we'll search for a lightning. Alright, so now we have 2 Ho-Ohs ready to go, which is fantastic. And I'm just going to Elemental Feather, hit the active for 140, and hit this guy for 140 as well. Next turn, like I said, we could do a double knockout. Alright, so onto our opponent's turn, gonna draw a card. And things are looking fantastic for us as of right now. This could change very easy, like always. Alright, so right now he's doing 130. He's got a double steam up, take a knockout this turn. But if he does, we'll knock out both Volcanions because we have this Ho-Oh-EX ready to go, and we can enter down to 3. Alright. Too bad we can't. Alright, so Fire Tune that guy. Alright. Too bad we can't Lysandre plus. What is it? We can't Lysandre plus Ninja Boy. That'd be pretty cool. But Fire Tune that guy. Okie dokie. Either way, he's going to go down to 3 prize cards. So Sycamore, he has to find the Fire Gs first. So Sycamore discard his hand, draw 7 cards. Okay. He has no fire in the discard pile, but 3, 6, 7, 8 on the field. Alright. Does he find anything? So Trainers Mail look at top cards of his deck. Does he take a knockout? So via Seeker going to his hand. We don't care about that too much. We have an end, so we can end it on a low hand size regardless. Alright, guys. But next turn, what we're going to do is knock out both these guys, and he'll have to double steam up with just these 2. It is possible, do not get me wrong. But Vikavolt can... Okay, so Vikavolt can knock out his last Volcanion. So we're actually in a really good place to win. So to escape rope, we are sitting in the Grubbin. It's weak to fire, so that's fine. Yeah, I'm gonna send it to this guy. Okay, he can take a knockout. We got Lysandre, double knockout both these guys. Okay, so I think this is okay. I think this is okay for sure. He can send up a Volcanion, take a knockout, go down to 4, but then we take knock out both these guys. We'll power up this Vikavolt, and we can knock out this guy last turn with a Electro Cannon for 150. So, gonna pro a Volcanion, and he's gonna Volcanion Heat. He actually can't take a knockout with this guy. So, doing 260. Okay. Alright, so we're gonna send up. We'll send up the Ho-Oh-EX with the most HP left. They both have one full HP, basically. So, we'll be a Seeker for Lysandre. We will a Strong Charge for Grass. Alright. A Lightning. And we will Lysandre up this guy. And I need to find another Super Rod. Alright, so we're going to put down a Ho-Oh-EX. And we are going to Shaymin. Instead of 5. Oh, no, guys. I think we would have won that. Because what we would have done would knock out both Volcanions. He would have had to send up this guy to even take the win. And if he did that, Vikavolt would have taken the last 2 prize cards against that Volcanion. Oh my goodness, guys. We just did that. Vikavolt Ho-Oh just took down a Volcanion EX deck. I mean, my opponent was playing like a legit Volcanion deck. Not nothing like silly. Like, we really took down a... Oh my goodness, that's amazing. Played 30 VS Seekers. There's the Ranger and everything like that. Oh my goodness. No, he played 4 VS Seekers. There we go. Oh my goodness, guys. That was amazing. But guys, hopefully you enjoyed this video. Seeing the power of Vikavolt Ho-Oh-EX. Maybe it's a legit deck. Like, we're going to take double knockouts of Volcanion, going down to 2 prize cards. Then Vikavolt could take a knockout on that Volcanion that we smacked for 30. So early game, let's look at our deck one more time. Like I said, we could have used the Electro Cannon for 150, plus that 30 to do 180 to knock out the Volcanion. He already had a Float Stone committed to it. Unfortunately, we wouldn't have seen Tauros attack the game, but still, Tauros is a really cool MVP. If you get Ninja Boy to all of a sudden. But guys, there we go. Hopefully you enjoyed this episode of Rogue Tuesday. We took down a Volcanion X deck, which is still pretty amazing. But guys, hope you enjoyed this video. Thanks for watching. Hope you have a great day. Alrighty. Bye. Alright guys, I just want to give a quick shout out to our 3 sponsors, 60 Cards, Yeti Gaming, and the Pokemon Company International. Links to everything will be down below in the description. Thanks for watching. Have a great day. Alrighty.